Hello there, welcome back to the Legend of Zelda Master of Time. This is going to be sort of a bunch of random clips of things that maybe I didn't find during the first part of this playthrough. Unfortunately, the ending, as well as, the final two dungeons, the sound on those videos got corrupted and there's no sound. If you want more information, there is a update video. It's kind of showing off what happened. I don't know exactly. There's no way I can recover the audio. I only have footage. And I'm not going to just release footage of nothing. And I could cheat to get back to that point, but again, I said this in the update video as well, but if I give myself medallions, the game's going to take away the cutscenes for those areas. Similarly, I could cheat items in, but again, if I cheat equipment in, for example, I don't have any special equipment here, but besides, a shield. But, there's going to be like boots. The hover boots. If I were to cheat all equipment in, it would also give me irons and the Zora tunic, which, as of part 22, we did not have. And I feel like I don't want to cheat. So I'm going to have to redo this playthrough, pretty much. I haven't even gone to a Bellow Town in this playthrough yet. So, the main reason I'm starting here, back in Sagnol Village, is because in the original playthrough, we didn't find this art piece. I didn't think to check. You think your house, or rather the inn you start in, doesn't have anything. Well, there's a heart piece. Now, if you've got hovers, this is very easy. But if you try hard enough, you can get it to work with just your default jump. Also, UP 64 Plus is freaking awesome. Or next. I think it's next for RetroArch. There we go. Anyway, that's one of the heart pieces we were missing in the playthrough, so I think that leaves 5 for us to find in the main playthrough by the time I do everything. I'm not going to be going for all the skull shells again, besides the 50. Which 50 was kind of my rule anyway. So, if I find anything while doing this re-recording, I will put it in this sort of clip show. I wouldn't call it really part 24. It's only going to be kind of art. What would it be? I guess we could say 22 and a half, maybe, if I find enough things. If not, I will put it at the beginning of 23. So, anyway, if I find anything, you'll see me. Actually, before I get too invested in this playthrough, I'm also going to say this. Past experience has said, you don't need silver gauntlets, nor do you need a Bellow song. So, I'm probably not going to get them. Anyway, figured I'd add that onto this, so I'll see. I don't know if we actually got this during the playthrough, I figure I'd take the luxury of going and getting it. Also, I said I know I wouldn't cheat, and I said I wasn't going to cheat to get back to where I was, but I decided to use levitation to at least make some of this a little bit of a faster trick. I'm still doing it. Just think of it as I'm only cheating the places I've already been, basically. Instead of, say, doing this jump all over again, just go ahead and floating over it and getting back to where we were. Just so we have a similar degree of where we already have been. Also, might give me an opportunity to correct the Zora's lair. Just a little bit. Because I remember during the playthrough that was bloody atrocious. So, you'll probably see, this might just be like sort of a, I don't know how you'd call it. I'm not gonna like re-upload part 11, or what, not part 11, but, because part 11 was the Silver Gauntlets, but, I don't remember off the top of my head which one was the Silver Scale, but we will go ahead and, when I get to that point, I'll probably show it off how it's supposed to look, because this is me being 64, rather than using Parallel or, you know, Glide 64 or Angry Lion. I actually found something that's even clearer than Parallel, but with transparency. So, anyway, see you back in Zora's Lair. Random meme part. I can fly. Okay, seriously, I'm just cheating this. I've already done it, as you've seen, so it's not like, oh my god, he's cheating to get it done. There's already a whole part for this. And you can't even do that to make it work. It's almost as if he knew. You still have to think. Being able to fly is not enough. Tell that to a Rito, basically. That's what I'm saying here. Anyway. Alright, so we're at the Zora's Lair, and this is how it's supposed to look. Unfortunately, as you can tell, at least in the original part, it was either opaque, or if the draw distance was crap. But things are good now. I just figured I'd try and do the area again. I wouldn't. What I mean, what I'm trying to say is, I mean, if you fast forward to this part, I don't blame you at all, because it was already in another part, but they're gonna show off what it's supposed to look like. I'd already killed 2 of them before I'd hit record, but again, the price is just a hard piece, but they add up. I've also been aiming to see what happens if we get the expanded wallet before we get that Moblin March. If we have 800 rupees, maybe there's another cutscene. That's what I'm aiming to try and find out. But let's get the Silver Scale, then I'll get back to that. Got more than enough rupees to try. Will it be easy or will it be hard? Fairly hard. Nightmare if it was opaque, obviously. But with it like this, it's the only downside I've noticed in Upin 64 is that for some reason even less stable than using the parallel cores that we used last time. So, not the parallel, but I don't remember the exact setup, but it was an angry line. The parallel cores are kind of unstable, whereas these cores, if you do something wrong, if you breathe on this the wrong way, seemingly just blows up. So I've been basically saving every 5 minutes. When we get back, we'll be using parallel again. Alright. Anyway, that's it for this little bit. Like I said, if I find anything interesting, I'll come back. While I'm still here, you just barely can't reach that with the silver scale. So, if you're wondering why I didn't get that the first run, I figured I'd try this time. Once you have the iron boots or golden scale, you can get that one. How many skullshells do I have at this particular point? I'd need 6 more. So, I'm gonna try and find some. I know where 2 are, so I'll probably, at the very minimum, get those 2. Did I miss any anywhere else? Not that It might be a very tight... Oh, there's one in the Bellow Castle, too, that I got already. Anyway, if I do find an interesting cutscene, if we get 800 rupees before then, I'll come back. Or if there's anything else that's interesting. Okay, so here's something that I was going to show in the bonus parts. It's possible, if you accidentally cheat your maps in, when I was trying to get the levitation one, for doing all this running around, for the game to crash because it doesn't know how to read the map. Yeah, that's a thing. So, I may have just crashed the entirety of everything. And it's not fun. I'm going to have to probably redo the entire thing at this point. Which sucks. But I've shown you some of the interesting bits, so this playthrough just keeps getting more and more fun. This part might just get the 3rd intro in the series. Maybe. Return of the meme intro. But enough of my rambling. Let me fix this crap. I apologize for the appearance. I've been kind of busy with work and everything lately, so I've not really been getting a chance to record this as much as I wish I could. Or ever getting back to where we were. But something I figured I'd point out. Now, I have been using the levitate cheat a little bit to try and speed things up because random platforming just isn't really fun when you've already done it 10 times already, and the game's kind of unstable when you're using Vulcan, or rather, my bad, Newpin 64. It works. Oh, small detail I don't think I pointed out last time. Lovely. You're getting everything this episode. But what I really meant to point out before I go down in here, before I get the fire medallion, it is possible to get 30 skullshellas and the giant's wallet before you even enter the goblin's cave. As far as I know, I don't know if it edits anything if you have 800 rupees. Maybe it won't change. Perhaps it will. I don't know. I just got the wallet out. But you can get the silver scale as early as you need. Christ, I don't even remember the place's name. Saginaw. As soon as you leave Saginaw Village, you can come in. So, there's also a room I forgot to show off. Originally, I was going to show this off in the bonus footage, as well as, you know, toying around with the cheats a little bit. Unfortunately, it didn't exactly work out. But this room right here, avert your eyes. I'll give you a few seconds. It's the butcher house, after all. So, yeah. Not really fun, I would say. But, yeah, I figure this room is kind of, well, it's fucked up. There's no other way to put it. We got a cookery in here. Got a cow in here. We got cows hanging by knee hooks, still alive. And, oh, cow dying in here. And we've got 3 switches. I wonder what they do. Oh my god. This isn't gonna be it. It's kind of scripted. I knew about this from my first playthrough, and then the bonus footage that got corrupted. But this dude's fucked up. I mean, we had Goron chunks, Gibbs, whatever we want to call them. Then we had, what was it? Oh. As you'll see later, cannibalism. We'll be getting there eventually. So, there is one more gore bit after this. And now I'm showing this off. I mean, it was partially visible our first visit, but we can burn the cow. Oh, here's another little fun thing. Just because I'm here, and I'm a sadistic bastard. Remember the cow's lullaby? Play it here. This is funny. Sort of. The dying cows will give you milk. I'm sorry for laughing, but it's just like, it doesn't make any sense, but we do get cow milk from these cows, so I guess if you're hurting here, get some cow milk. So, and yes, these 2 switches, burn them alive, and you don't get anything for it. It is literally just there for you to be a sadistic bastard. But while I work to get my way back, and let me keep saving, because I don't want to lose any progress. But anyway, random little bit. I'm gonna go through here now. I'll be back eventually. Something I just randomly realized. If I hadn't gotten that cow milk, I would have died. So, thanks, dying cow. You saved this playthrough from getting another death. Oh, I wasted the milk. But we get 2 uses, so. I mean, that means you can do this as early as your first visit here. I guess maybe it's there to mentally prepare you for Goron games. But yeah, point of this whole little segment, you can get at least 30 Stultulas before the Goron Gaiden problems. So, we'll see what happens. I will at least continue this playthrough tonight until I get it. You are one ugly bastard. In all honesty, would you want to do this early? Or as early as post-Saginaw Village? I don't know. I mean, mean, remember, you might have 5 hearts. That's this. I'm also gonna die. Come on, do something. Alright. I keep showing this off, but I'm not testing magic. Fortunately, the rewards are no. Alright, this is the only ever cheat I'm using this playthrough just because combat will wear on my nerves because I'm having to fight 50 million Dark Nuts, or not Dark Nuts, that's Wind Waker. Iron Knuckles, whatever you want to call them. I'm just using the permanent bigger and sword cheat, but I got the Giant's Knife to kind of earn it, I guess you could say. Technically, you can get it as early as this too. How durable it is, I don't know. It lasted quite a while in the Temple of Strength, if you remember. But, is it worth the constant 200 rupees? Yeah, nope. On the other hand, what are you doing in there? Actually, can we? This is just a curious random... No, you can't talk to him. Even if you force yourself in there. So, random tidbit of the day. This guy is a mute, and he'll be locked here forever. Also, King Zora is happy to be down there for some reason. I guess, you know, while we're here, before I go on to figure out everything else going on, with this dark... I keep wanting to say Dark Knight. I've been watching too much of Scao's Wind Waker playthrough lately, but does that technically make this guy something of a resistance fighter? Because here he is in this dark, tucked away corner of society, and full plate armor, heavier than the freaking Bello army, and he's got one of the Zoras down there. I mean, I couldn't tell you for sure as far as lore and all that, but just a random thought, because, I mean, I already fought this guy and whatnot. Obviously, once we get back to, like, what's it called? Jaffa Desert. That's where we cut off. That's where the whole playthrough derailed. Once I get back there, I will go back to the Master Sword, because I do want to be fair on that. I'll turn off levitation, all that. The reason the last playthrough failed, and I probably brought this up, one of the cheats I accidentally enabled was maps and compasses. Big keys would have been helpful, even though I could just technically hack my way into them. But when you'd open the subscreen here, it just glitch. It wouldn't know how to handle it. Like, here, just give me a moment. I'm going to actually go into RetroArch for a moment, so I could kind of give you an idea of what I'm talking about as to why things have been going kind of bad. The map that would be in here, I don't know if you can actually see my mouse pointer, but where like the map would usually be in the dungeons, your like Link's pointer and like the room entrance and all that would be like up in here and all the way out here, and just not fun. I mean, it would crash the game because the game's not expecting to draw a second map. I mean, I could live with the corner thing in the bottom right, but when you'd pause the game, even if you weren't looking at the map, crash. So that's kind of your explanation as why this is taking so long. Besides not having a lot of time, unfortunately. Work's just been fucking hectic. And I apologize for all the delays, because Trust me, I was actually happy to have this finish. Partially because it's like, I just want to get on to something else. Because I actually have something in mind. But I ain't trying to leave this half finished, and I ain't trying to release stuff that, again, I don't feel like is polished enough. Obviously, you're seeing pretty much raw and edited gameplay, with the exception of like these jump cuts here and there. But I don't want to feel like I have to dub over that, and you wouldn't even have game audio. And that's not very fun. So I've been kind of working to get back to that point naturally. Oh, and here's another one. So if you're keeping count so far, that's what, 33? It's more than possible. It's definitely more than possible. And that's just... Here, we can go into the sewers too, because again, silver scale. But I'm not going to make you sit for all this again. You already saw my suffering twice in this particular dungeon alone. So, again, I will be back. I might just release all these little side parts as one, I think. Because, I mean, it's kind of just a random hodgepodge of gameplay, really. And as long as this is already getting, it wouldn't exactly be, you know, it wouldn't exactly work out if I tried to release this and then another, like, you know, 30-ish minutes. Oh, see, here's another glitch here. This is another thing that's been making it take so long, but did I save? Oh god, I didn't save the last room. But you saw what I did with it, so that's the important part. I can do it again. It's fast to get back. I've got another random idea to try. Remember that this class is a dungeon, and I said that if you can save warp. What happens if we save warp from that area? I don't think it'll work. I'm just randomly hypothesizing as we come back. Thing is, like, taking a second look. What the hell? Okay, I promise you that was not intentional. And as you saw, I did save. I gotta see that one more time. I'll be back. Let's check that again, because that was weird. It's almost as if he knew. Did you know that, Camillo? Did you? Intended. Or maybe it's unintended, but... I guess you can't complain. He figured a way of preventing an exploit to get that early. Not that you could really... Like, one of two places you need the silver scale. So... Well, let me go do the sewers again, then I'll go to Goron Cave and figure out whether or not it actually worked. Also, you might have noticed that I had 467 rupees, or however many I had. I got that chest above the drawbridge. I'm gonna have to get it again, but I'll be back. So the game bugged out again. I saved and quit. I saved just before that. Give me even hardly 100 rupees. Oh man, I'm getting frustrated. Oh man. Yeah. Fun stuff, isn't it? Alright, I'll be back in a few. Gotta really keep going. I mean, it's better than no music. I did the boss room with Stalfos, and now I get the Eternal not saying it's like, you know, huge or anything. Alright, so as far as I can tell, before going to Goron Cave, you can get about 35. There may be one or two that you can get elsewhere. But, so you got about 5 you can spare without getting, you know, while getting the Goron's wallet. Goron's wallet, the Giant's wallet, Mark. Think clearly. It might be 1 in the morning. Think a little bit. Anyway, before I forget, I'm gonna save again. Now let me begin the great rupee grind. Turns out you can get 36. I forgot about this one you could hook shot up here. But still, some leniency. But I don't know if anything actually changes. Maybe he just tries to scheme for the Skull Kid either way. We'll still find out. I keep saying that, but I keep finding things to show. So. Again, I'll be back. It's everyone's favorite grinding spot. You know why? I showed this off earlier, but... Well, not this episode, but back in part 6. And... these rupees respawn. So, the perfect way to grind your money. 500 of respawn. It's better than trying to kill the Skull Kid. It's also more money than you'd ever need. But, we now have the 800 we need. Now, I'm only going to cheat to show this off faster because this recording session's already getting really long and I'd rather not bore anyone wanting to watch even more than this. So, I'll show off the cutscene that we have. Oh wait, 600 to respawn. So, oh yeah. Nobody in a building has that much money. Some do, but not you. Well, now we do. But, does Knight say anything different? Do we end up with an 800 rupee debt in our name? Should be pretty fast for me to find out, so let's go find out as soon as I come back. And I also mess up basic platforming for the sake of getting to play God. But like I said, once we get to Jotford Desert, I will stop. It's just trying to hurry up and get to where we were, because I mean, we're what? 3 medallion? Well, no. 2.5 medallions away from that. So it'll be faster to go this way. And like I said, I'm only doing things that I should be able to do at this point in time. I'm not actually going out of my way to grind anything I shouldn't have. For example, I just did a really quick cheat to get the Divine Shield. I theoretically could have just used the cheat to get the item, but I was like, I'll get it natively so I actually get the stone too. So it'll look like we did everything before we came back. The only glaring difference you'll probably notice is A, fewer Skulltulas, B, I'll have a bigger sword that I won't be using. It'll only be there for the sake of me doing the Temple Strength faster. And I guess any rogue Iron Knuckles. Hey, I got it right this time. So, only a few feet away from that cutscene, so it's looking fine. And yes, you could cheat to inspire, but that will come in time. I could do it now, but It's not what I'm aiming for. So, again, I apologize for the cheats. I'm only doing this to get back to where we were faster. Oh my god, I could... Well, no, you can't get that one without... You can't get the 2 in here without that cutscene, so... Alright, let's enter the room from that side. Before I forget, let's save. I'm just trying to make sure. I'm a little bit paranoid of losing progress right now. Here we go. Let's see what we get. Remember, I've got 950 rupees. So, I should be able to. Oh, a traveler. Don't be afraid. I'm a dead Goron, a cursed spirit. Stop kidding. You already tried that with us. Oh, maybe you've already met a friend of mine. We love to fool people. So what kind of thing are you? Your warp magic is strong. You don't need to know what I am, but I can't help it. Because I know a song. I will teach it to you for 800 rupees. You're a disappointment, Knight. We have 950 rupees. And we can always go back to Patrick's mansion and get even more. But we do! Okay, I built that up so much. I'm disappointed. I mean, I guess maybe there isn't a cutscene trigger for if you actually have the money or not. But seriously, look. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's bright and obvious, but damn, come on. And you can't talk to him for having the money. Even if you once you get the money, you can't pay him back. It's eternally in your name. So, sorry for that disappointment, but that's the end of this. I don't know what I'm going to call this kind of part, now that I think about it. I mean, it's not really a mainstream part, is it? But I don't want to call it a bonus part either, because the playthrough's not done yet. It was. It's not going to be blind anymore. But do I call it Master of Time Gaiden? Maybe. You'll see. You know the name of this by the time it's posted. So that's a fun one, isn't it? But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this jumble up of crap. This is between parts, I think, 23 and 24. So, this has been Mark. If you enjoyed the video, like the video, subscribe if you really liked it, and leave a comment if you have any ways for me to improve the channel. Besides me putting on a proper shirt, because this is kind of impromptu. I just was like, I need to really make some damn progress here. And as you saw, I've not really gotten very far. But anyway, thank you for watching. I'm out.